don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented.
Good afternoon, baseball fans. You are here on Yankees, The Ugly Truth with Ken. And I'm going to be calling today's live play-by-play of the series finale of the New York Yankees facing off against the Washington Nationals at their home park in Washington, D.C. I want to thank everybody for taking time to show up in today's live play-by-play. Appreciate y'all being here. I am going to start with shout outs to the folks who are here. Natalie, Margaret, Yanks for Life, John the Beagle Dad, and David Brown. Appreciate y'all taking time out of your Sunday to listen to a little bit of baseball. Game time is at 1:35, so we're about 5 minutes away, and I'll start by going over today's lineup. Leading off, playing center field for the Yankees is going to be Trent Grisham. Playing first base and hitting out of the 2-hole will be Ben Rice. In the 3-hole will be our DH, Jason Dominguez. Cleaning up and playing left field will be Cody Bellinger. In the 5-hole is going to be the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm. In the 6-hole will be our shortstop, Jose Caballero. Ryan McMahon will be at third base in the 7-hole. Austin Wells will be behind the dish, hitting in the 8-hole. And bringing up the rear will be our right fielder today, Max Schumann. On the bump for the Yankees is going to be Will Warren. Coming up for the Nationals will be right fielder James Wood. At third base or first base in their 2-hole will be Garcia. Cleaning up and hitting in the 3-hole will be Ortiz. Actually, in the 3-hole will be Ortiz. Cleaning up will be their shortstop, J.J. Abrams. In center field in their 5-hole will be Dylan Cruz. Lyle will be in left field, hitting out of the 6-hole. In the 7-hole will be their second baseman, Tina. And the 8-hole will be a former New York Yankee, Yorbid Vivas, at third base. And behind the dish is going to be Kyber Ruiz. On the mound for the Nationals will be Cavalli. And those are the lineups for today's live play-by-play, at least starting with. Hey, Nancy, welcome to the stream. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. Will the Yankees pull off the sweep today to end the first half of the regular season? 3 answer possibilities are yes, without a doubt. No, Cavalli will rule the day. And 3 is not sure, but very optimistic. As you know, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We are currently at 11, so we are 19 away from our goal of 30. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. We here at Yankees The Ugly Truth have 810 subscribers. Our next milestone is going to be 815, so we are 5 away from that goal. Here at Yankees The Ugly Truth, we offer live play-by-plays almost daily. I drop shorts on a almost daily basis. and I host open panels where everyone can come up and talk baseball. If these things appeal to you, then Yankees The Ugly Truth may be the place for you. I'd like to thank Mitch over at Hardcore Sports Network. They are simulcasting our live play-by-play, getting our word out there. So thank you, Mitch, for all that y'all do. If you're not sure what Hardcore Sports Network is, they have a plethora of streams where they take into account basketball, football, hockey, and wrestling. So if these things appeal to you, give them a check out. Consider subscribing. Some of the key things that I think we need to look for today. Will Warren, if Warren is attacking the hitters, utilizing his two-seam fastball to get movement, it will be a good day. He cannot nibble because these guys do not chase. Secondary thing is you can't give him fastballs down the middle because against Cam Schlittler that he gave up 2 home runs in the first inning. Usually a big air mark on Warren is he has problems in the first inning. So if he makes it through the first inning okay, I think we'll have an all right afternoon with Warren. So for those of you out there, how you feeling about today's game? Possibilities of a sweep heading into the All-Star break. Cavalli is on the mound. He's warming up. He's just coming off of a 5-game suspension after the incident with Wilson Contreras of the Red Sox the other day or last week. I dropped a short on that. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about, take a look at it. Let me know what you think. Trent Grisham is stepping up to the box. He's hitting .238 this season with 10 home runs. And Cavalli sets. First pitch is on the way, and that is a 96-mile-an-hour fastball up out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. Hey, Jabes. It looks like they've got a pitch comm issue already. And Cavalli sets. Pitch is on the way, and the sinker is off the plate. Count is 2-0 on Trent. And Cavalli sets. Pitch is on the way, and he paints the inside corner with a 4-seamer. Count is 2-1. And Cavalli sets. Pitch is on the way, and Grisham shows bunt, but that pitch is inside. Count is now 3-1. Pitch is on the way, and Grisham hammers this one to right field. Wood is tracking it, and he is going to make the play for the first out. Coming up to bat is Big Ben Rice. Rice has been a roll lately. David Rackley is a home plate umpire with 17 major league seasons. He is considered a pitcher-friendly pitcher. Cavalli sets and fires, and his 97-mile-an-hour fastball paints the outside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Rice is hitting .279 on the season, 29 homers, 66 RBIs, and a .971 OPS. And Cavalli fires, and the sweeper is just off the plate. Count is 1-1. Cavalli sets, pitches on the way, and Rice fouls this one off sharply down the third base side. Count is 1-2. Cavalli sets, pitches on the way, and this is grounded towards the shortstop. Yorbert Vivas is playing in the shift, feels it clearly, and fires to Garcia for the second out of the inning. Hey, Downtown Dave Brown, welcome to the stream. Jason Dominguez is coming up to bat. Pitch is on the way, and Dominguez foul tips this one into the glove of Ruiz. Count is 0-1. Dominguez is hitting .242 on the season, 5 home runs, 11 RBIs, and a .703 OPS. Cavalli sets and fires, and this one is bounced up the middle, and the second baseman's going to field it and fire it to the first baseman for the third out of the inning, and that is going to do it for the Yankees. 3 up and 3 down. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 9 votes. Thanks for those who have participated. Appreciate the support. If you haven't, let your voice be heard and your vote be counted, and drop your vote. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We're currently at 14, so we're 16 away from our goal. If you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. And we're going to look at today's scoreboard. In the bottom of the fourth, the Pirates are hammering the Brewers 11-2. In the top of the first, zeros. Bottom of the first, the same is true for the Yankees, 0-0. Same is true for the Marlins and Guardians, and the Reds and the Cubs, Mariners and the Rays, Phillies and the Tigers. No scores. All these games are just getting underway. So that is our active scoreboard at this moment. I'll give you updates later through. Ward is throwing the last of his warm-up pitches. And the first pitch is on the way, and the sinker is down low. Count is 1-0 on Wood. And Warren sets. He fires, and the pitch is going to catch the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is even at 1-1. Ward sets and fires, and the changeup is down low. Count is now 2-1. Warren sets and fires, and the changeup just misses. Count is now 3-1 on Wood. Warren sets and fires, and Wood swings and misses at the four-seamer. Count is 3-2. And the pitch is on the way, and this is hammered to center field. And this one is out of here. So for the second game in a row, Woods is going to lead off the game with a freaking home run. So that is Woods' 10th leadoff home run of the year. That one 434 feet at 110 miles an hour. Nationals have a 1-0 lead. Hey, Beagle Dad. And Warren sets, fires, and the first pitch is going to paint the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1 on Garcia. And the 2-2 is on the way. This is grounded to Caballero. He steps on second and fires to first for the 6-3 double play. Coming up to bat is CJ Abrams. Warren sets and fires, and that sweeper is going to hang off the plate. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is off the plate. Count is 2-0. So how is the audio level? Sounding okay? Next pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer is up high and away. Count is 3-0. Warren sets and fires, and the fastball is fouled straight back. Count is 3-1. And Warren sets and fires. This ball is bounced to Ben Rice. He's going to take it himself. And that is going to do it for the Nationals in the bottom of the first, but not before James Woods powers another leadoff home run out of the park. Nationals have a 1-0 lead. Coming up to bat for the Yankees is going to be Cody Bellinger, Jazz Chisholm Jr., and Jose Caballero. Certainly not the way we wanted to see this one start out. However, it is what it is. There's plenty of time in the game to make this one up. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 13 votes. So if you haven't voted, let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. As you know, for every live play-by-play, our goal is 30 likes. We are currently at 18, so we're 12 away from our goal for today's live play-by-play. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Here at Yankees The Ugly Truth, we have 810 subscribers. Our next goal or milestone is 815. So we are 5 away from that. If you like live play-by-plays, I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, well, I drop them almost every day. As a matter of fact, I dropped one at 10 this morning. So if you haven't, check it out and let me know what you think. And if you like open panels where the chat can come up and talk baseball, well, I host those too. My last open panel was just the other day during our rain delay. So if these things appeal to you, then Yankees The Ugly Truth may be the place for you. Please consider subscribing. And the first pitch is on the way. The sweeper is down low. Count is 1-0 on Belly. And Cavelli sets. And the pitch is on the way. And that is going to be inside. Count is 2-0. Cavelli sets and fires, and that fastball is inside low. Count is now 3-0 on Bellinger. Cavalli sets and fires, and the fastball paints the inside portion of the plate for call. Strike one. Count is 3-1. Cavalli sets, pitches on the way, and that is off the plate for ball 4. So Bellinger's going to strip his gear off and head to first base. First base runner for the Yankees today. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm Jr., hitting .219 on the season, 13 home runs, 36 RBIs, and a .691 OPS. First pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way. Jazz shows bunt, but that pitch is high and off the plate. Count is 1-1. Cavalli sets. Pickoff attempt to first base. Bellinger is back in there standing up. First disengagement. And the pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to the first baseman. He steps on the bag and throws to second for a 1-6 double play. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero. And the first pitch is a cutter inside. Count is 1-0. Cabby's hitting .249 on the season, 10 home runs, 34 RBIs, and a .699 OPS. And Cavalli sets, pitch is on the way, and it is fouled straight back. Count is 1-1. Cavalli sets and fires, and that pitch is called. Strike two, paints the inside portion of the plate. Count is 1-2 on Caballero. Next pitch is on the way, and the sweeper's off the plate. Count is even at 2-2. Cavalli sets and fires, and that fastball is up high. Count is 3-2. Cavalli sets and fires, and this one is hammered past a diving Vivas into left field, and that is going to be the Yankees' first hit of the day, and that is a 2-out single. Coming up to bat is Ryan McMahon. Cavalli sets and fires, and the first pitch is way up high. Count is 1-0 on Big Mac. McMahon is hitting .216 on the season, 9 home runs, 26 RBIs. And Cavalli sets. And there is a pickoff attempt at first. Caballero is back in head first diving. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker is off the plate. Count is 2-0 on Big Mac. Another pickoff attempt is at first base, and they're going to get Caballero. And that is going to end the inning. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the second is Cruz, Lyle, and Tina. And we're going to look at our active scoreboard. In the top of the fifth, the Pirates now lead the Brewers 14-2. Top of second, there is no score in the Royals and Orioles game. As you know, going to the bottom of the second, Nationals lead the Yankees 1-0. In the top of two, Guardians lead the Marlins 2-0. In the bottom of the first, the Cubs lead the Reds 2-0. In the top of the second, there is no score in the Mariners and Rays game. Top of the second, the Mets have a 1-0 lead on the Sox. In the top of two, the Phillies and Tigers are locked up at zeros. Next game start time is going to be at 2:10, so about 10 minutes away, and you're going to see the Athletics and White Sox, Angels and the Twins, Braves and the Cardinals for your next three, and that's your active scoreboard at this time. For those of you that are on our stream, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 17 votes at this time. So let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. As you know, for every live play-by-play, we are goaling ourselves for 30 likes. We're at 19, so we're at 11 away from that. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. And Cruz is stepping into the box. And Warren sets and fires, and the sinker is just off the plate. Count is 1-0. Cruz is hitting .216 on the season, 6 home runs. Next pitch is on the way, and that sinker is down low. Count is 2-0. Warren sets and fires, and this ball is hit sharply at Caballero, and he is going to catch the liner for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Lyles. First pitch is on the way, and the changeup is in there for call. Strike one. And Warren sets, fires, and the fastball paints the top of the strike zone for call. Strike two. Count is 0-2. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is in the dirt. Count is 1-2. And Warren sets and fires, and that curveball is down lerv. Count is now 2-2. And Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is grounded to Rice. Rice is going to flip to Warren, and that is going to be the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Tina. Tina's hitting .232 on the season, 5 home runs, 20 RBIs, and a .694 OPS. And the first pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Warren sets and fires, and this sweeper catches the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. Hey, Saw, welcome to the stream. Well, and the pitch is on the way, and the curveball is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and the changeup is low and away. Count is evened at 2-2. Two is on the way, and that is fouled into Wells. Count is still 2-2. Next pitch is on the way, and this is tapped foul. Count remains 2-2 as we head to the 7th pitch of the at bat. Warren sets and fires, and he is going to plunk Tina. Warren dropped his glove and is hopping on the mound. Something's not right. He's grabbing his left leg. The trainer is coming out. They're having Warren throw a couple of pitches. Looks like Warren's going to end up staying in the game. Coming up to bat is Yorbit Vivas. First pitch is all the way, and this is skied to shallow left field. Bellinger is in and going to make the play. And that is going to be the third out of the inning. So, for those of you in the chat, how are we feeling about the game so far? Coming up for the Yankees is going to be Ryan McMahon. He was up to bat when Caballero was picked off. And Austin Wells and Max Schumann. So it's going to be 7, 8, and 9 in this inning. For those of you that are here, if you have it, drop your vote in our active poll. We're at 18 votes. So thank you for those who have participated. Through this road trip, the Yankees have seen heroes from different avenues each game. Who do you think is going to be the hero today? As you know, our goal for every live play-by-play is 20 likes or 30 likes. We are at 20, so we're 10 away. So in the 8th round today, the Yankees selected Luke Pettit, Andy Pettit's son. First pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call. Strike one. Next pitch is on the way, and the fastball is down low. Count is 1-1. And the next pitch is on the way, and the sinker is off the plate. Count is 2-1 on Big Mac. Next pitch is on the way, and McMahon fouls that one straight back. The Yankees drafted Andy Pettit's son in the 8th round today. Apparently, he's hitting. He has like a 1014 OPS, and he's a pitcher. So they're thinking maybe two-way player. Who knows? Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 2-2. And the next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low. Count is now full on McMahon. Next pitch is on the way, and McMahon swings and misses at the cutter for strike 3. That's going to be the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells. And the first pitch to Wells is fouled off. Count is 0-1. And Cavalli sets and fires. And this one is grounded to Garcia. He flips to Cavalli for the second out. Coming up to bat is Max Schumann. Schumann's hitting .240 on the season, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, and an .866 OPS. First pitch is on the way, and the cutter paints the inside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Cavalli sets and fires, and that pitch paints the outside corner for call. Strike 2. Count is 0-2. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is going to be in there for call. Strike 3. And that is going to do it for the Yankees. Another 1-2-3 inning. Coming up in the bottom of the third is going to be Kyber Ruiz, James Wood, and Leo Garcia. 9-1-2. And let's see, in our active scoreboard in the top of the 6th, Pirates lead the Brewers 14-2. Top of 2, Orioles lead the Royals 2-1. Bottom of 3, Nationals lead the Yankees 1-0. Bottom of 2, the Guardians have a 2-0 lead on the Marlins. Top of 2, the Cubs have a 2-0 lead on the Reds. In the bottom of the 2nd, the Mariners have a 3-0 lead on the Rays. In the top of the 3rd, the Mets have a 1-0 lead on the Red Sox. Bottom of the 3rd, the Phillies have a 1-0 lead on the Tigers. Top of the 1st, the Athletics have a 1-0 lead on the White Sox. Bottom of the 1st, there is no score on the Angels and the Twins. Same thing with the Braves and the Cardinals. And that is your active scoreboard at this time. And let's see, for those of you that are here, if you haven't, please and they're talking for rehabs. Max Fried could start a rehab on Friday. First pitch is on the way, and the curveball catches the top of the strike zone. Count is 0-1 on Ruiz. Next pitch is on the way, and that is up high. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a changeup off the plate. Count is 1-2, or 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is grounded to Rice. Rice flips to Warren for the first out of the inning. And apparently Cam Schlittler has gone to Aaron Boone and has announced that he will not throw during the All-Star game. James Wood is coming up to bat, 1-for-1 on the day with a solo shot home run. First pitch from Warren is a changeup in there for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. Warren sets and fires, and the changeup is down low. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the sweeper catches the outside corner. Count is 1-2 on Wood. Warren sets and fires. The curveball is low and inside. Count is 2-2. Next pitch is on the way. The fastball is up high. Count is now 3-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a sweeper off the plate for ball 4. So Woods is going to take a walk. Coming up to bat is Luis Garcia. First pitch is on the way, and this is chopped up the middle. Caballero gets the ball, steps on second, and throws to first for the 6-3 double play, the second one of the game, and that is going to do it for the Mariners the Nationals in the bottom of the third. So for those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. We are at 21 votes, so thank you for those who have participated. And as you know, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We're currently at 21, 9 away from that. So if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. We here at Yankees The Ugly Truth are at 810 subscribers. Our goal Our next milestone is 8:15, so we're 5 away from that. So if you haven't, please consider subscribing, especially if you like live play-by-plays, because I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, I drop them almost every day. As a matter of fact, I dropped one at 10 a.m. this morning. And if you like open panels where you can come up and talk baseball, well, I host those too. Last one was during the rain delay the other day. So if these things appeal to you, please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth. And I want to thank everybody for hopping into our live play-by-play. Your support on this busy Sunday afternoon is always appreciated. We do have the All-Star break starting Monday. And the first pitch to Grisham is inside. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is chopped foul down the first base line. Count is 1-1. And the pitch is on the way. The fastball is down low. Count is 2-1. Pitch is on the way, and this is bounced down the first base line. Garcia gets it and flips to Cavalli for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Ben Rice. And the first pitch is on the way, and Rice hammers this one foul. Count is 0-1. And Cavalli sets and fires, and that pitch is a fastball down low. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that fastball paints the bottom of the strike zone. Count is 1-2 on Rice. And Cavalli sets. Pitch is on the way, and the fastball is off the plate. Count is 2-2. Pitch is on the way, and that is called ball 3. Nationals are challenging this one. And the call is overturned. That was a strike, and Rice is down looking on strikes. So that's going to be Cavalli's third strikeout of the day. Nationals are going to maintain both of their challenges. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez. First pitch is on the way, and the curveball is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Dominguez grounded out in his first plate appearance. He is 0 for 1 on the day. Pitch is on the way, and this is lined to center field, and Cruz is coming in on it and makes the play for the third out. And that is going to do it for the Yankees again. Another 1-2-3 inning. So as we head to the bottom of the fourth, coming up to bat is going to be Ortiz, Abrams, and Cruz. I'm going to step away from the mic for a second to grab a drink. All right, Yankee fans out there, how are we feeling about the game today? It's funny, they were talking about Luke Pettit, our 8th round draft pick today. And when his father, Andy, retired from Major League Baseball, he was 8 years old. So he basically said he doesn't remember his father's career because he was a child when he left the game. And the first pitch to Ortiz is a fastball that paints the outside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Warren sets and fires. That fastball is up high and in a bit. Count is 1-1. Hey, Daver, welcome to the stream. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and fouled off. Count is 1-2. In the bottom of the fourth inning, and the pitch is on the way, and the fastball is off the plate. Count is 2-2. And Warren is at 53 pitches. Yeah, the pitch is all the way, and that paints the bottom. Okay, that's going to be called ball 3. Definitely looked like a strike, and Wells is not challenging. So the count is 3-2. Warren sets and fires, and this pitch is foul down the first base line. Count remains 3-2. And the pitch is all the way. And this is driven into left center field. It's going to split the gap. Ortiz is routing first, heading to second. And that is going to be a stand-up double. And that is going to be Ortiz's first major league hit. Coming up to bat is C.J. Abrams. First pitch is hammered into right field. Schumann comes up with it and it is firing. So the Nationals are going to have runners at first and third with nobody out. Coming up to bat is Dylan Cruz. Cruz is 0 for 1 on the day with a line out in his first plate appearance. And Warren sets and he fires, and the changeup is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1 on Cruz. Warren sets and fires, and the sweeper is fouled off. Count is 0-2. And Warren sets, pitches on the way, and the sinker is down low. Count is 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and this is fouled off. Count remains 1-2. Hey, John, welcome to the stream. And Warren steps off the mound. Warren sets and fires, and the sinker is up high. Count is now 2-2 on Cruz. Warren sets and fires, and the pitch is not check swing, so that is call strike three. So that's a big strikeout for Warren, one away. Lyles is coming up to bat. Coming up to bat is Lyles, 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out. First pitch is out of the way, and the curveball is swung on a missed for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is ground hammered to Rice. Rice is going to catch the line drive and step on first for the double play. And that is going to do it for the Nationals. So they had runners at first and third with nobody out, and Warrens is able to work his way out of this jam. So for those of you that are here, if you haven't, drop your vote in our active poll. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. We're at 25 votes. Thank you for everyone who has participated. As you know, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We are currently at 23, so we're 7 away. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Here at Yankees The Ugly Truth, we are at 810 subscribers. Our next milestone is 815, 5 away from that goal. So if you like live play-by-plays, I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, I drop them almost every day. Not my own, of course, but videos. And if you like open panels where you can come up and talk baseball, well, Yankees The Ugly Truth may be the place for you. And for those of you who are members, if you haven't, please make sure that you hit all notifications so that you know every time we are live and not Memorex, and every time I drop a short. I dropped one at 10 o'clock this morning. Not sure how it's doing. However, check it out and let me know what you think. So Bellinger is going to be leading the inning off. Does not have an official plate appearance. He walked his first time up. First pitch is on the way, and this is lined into left field. Bellinger is rounding first and is going to be at second with a stand-up double. So coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 1 on the day. First pitch is on the way, and the curveball is inside. Count is 1-0. And Cavalli sets and fires, and that ball is hammered foul down the first base line. Count is 1-1. That's funny, Sean. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off of Ruiz. He is going to take that one off the thigh. And Cavalli sets. Pitch is on the way. And Jazz fouls that one into himself, and he is down. He hits himself behind the kneecap. And the count is going to remain 1-2 on Jazz. And Cavalli steps on the mound to chase Bellinger back to second. Next pitch is on the way, and Jazz hammers this one into the gap. Bellinger is rounding third, heading home. And that is going to be an RBI single for Jazz Chisholm. So the score is tied at 1 apiece. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero, 1-for-1 on the day. And the first pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer is up high. Count is 1-0 on Cabby. Looks like they're going to have a meeting of the minds on the mound. Ruiz is coming out. Cavalli is at 57 pitches in the top of the fifth, so his pitch count is looking good. Well, we tried to start running, and Caballero got picked off. Now Cavalli is being warned about making eye contact with the hitter. A Caballero special. First pitch is on the way, or next pitch is on the way, and the cutter catches the top of the strike zone. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2 on Cabby. Hey, Corky. Hey, Scott. Welcome to the stream. And the pitch is on the way, and this is looped at the shortstop. He makes the play. Abrams is waiting. So that is one down. Coming up to Matt is Ryan McMahon, 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. He had a long first at bat. First pitch is on the way, and the sinker catches the inside portion of the plate for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the knuckle curve is in the dirt. Count is 1-1. And Cavalli sets. Pitch is on the way, and Big Mac fouls this one down the first base line. Count is 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and McMahon swings and misses at the curveball for strike three. 2 away. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells. Wells is 0 for 1 on the day. He grounded out in his first plate appearance. And there's a pickoff attempt at first. Jazz is back in head first safe. And Cavalli sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is down low. It kicks away from Ruiz, and Jazz is going to take off and take second on the wild pitch. So the Yankees have a runner at second with 2 outs. Count is 1-0 on Wells. And Cavalli sets and fires, and that curveball is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. Well, John, Wells has hit 2 home runs in his last 3 games. Today is his 27th birthday, so he may give himself a birthday jack. Pitch is on the way, and this ball is hammered into right field. It's a line drive. Jazz is rounding third, and he will score easily. Yankees have a 2-1 lead. Happy birthday, Austin. So, birthday RBI for Austin Wells. Yankees lead 2-1. And coming up to bat is Max Schubin, 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. And the first pitch is a cutter off the plate. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and Schubin hammers this one foul down the third base line. Count is 1-2. And Cavalli sets and fires. This is driven to center field. Cruz is backing up. And he is going to make the play just short of the warning track for the third out. But not before the Yankees put a 2 spot on the board, and the Yankees take a lead 2-1. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the fifth is going to be Tina, Vivas, and Ruiz. And let's see, in our active scoreboard for today, in the top of the eighth, the Pirates are hammering the Brewers 14-2. Top of 4, the Royals and Orioles are locked up at 2. As you know, heading to the bottom of 5, Yankees have a 2-1 lead on the Nationals. In the top of 4, Guardians lead the Marlins 2-1. In the top of the 4th, the Cubs have taken a 5-4 lead on the Reds. In the top of the 4th, the Mariners are hammering the Rays 7-0. Let's go Mariners. Top of 6th, the Mets lead the Red Sox 1-0. In the bottom of the 5th, the Phillies lead the Tigers 1-0. In the top of the 3rd, the White Sox have taken a 6-1 lead on the Athletics. Bottom of the 3rd, the Angels and Twins are locked up at 1s. Top of 2, the Braves and the Cardinals are locked up at 1s. In the bottom of the 1st, there is no score in the Astros and the Rangers. And our next game start time is going to be a 4:05 with the Rockies and the Giants, Diamondbacks and the Dodgers, and the Blue Jays and the Padres. There is no late night game today because we are on the All-Star break. And that is your scoreboard for today. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We are at 26 votes, so thank you for those who have participated. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We're at 25, so we're 5 away from our goal. So if you haven't, please hit that like button and share the channel out. And Tina is coming up to bat. He does not have an official plate appearance. He was hit by a pitch in his first appearance. And Warren sets. First pitch is on the way, and the curveball is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup is down low. Count is 1-1. Warren sets and fires, and that curveball is off the plate. Count is now 2-1. Warren sets, pitch is on the way. The sweeper is tap foul straight back. Count is 2-2. And how do you do? Looks like Tim Hill is heating up in the bullpen. Warren sets and fires, and this ball is lined past a lunging Ben Rice. Tina's rounding first, heading to second. Schumann sets and fires this ball in. So that is a leadoff double for the Nationals. Coming up to bat is former Yankee Yorbid Vivas. 0 for 1 on the day. First pitch to Vivas is going to paint the inside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Warren checks on the runner, pitch is on the way, and the fastball is inside. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a sinker inside. Count is 2-1. And Warren sets. Pickoff attempt at second. Tina is back in head first safe. First disengagement. And the pitch is on the way, and the fastball paints the inside corner. Count is 2-2. And Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is a line to Jazz Chisholm. He makes the play. So Tina's going to stick at second, one down. Coming up to bat is Kyber Ruiz, 0 for 1 on the day. And the pitch is on the way, and the fastball is up high and away. Count is 1-0. Ruiz grounded out in his first plate appearance. Warren sets and fires, and the changeup is down low. Count is 2-0. Next pitch is on the way, and this is lined into center field. Grisham is waiting on it and makes the play for the second out. Tina is not going to be able to advance. Coming up to bat is James Wood, 1 for 1 on the day with a home run and a base on balls. First pitch is on the way, and the sinker is in there for call. Strike one, paints the outside corner. Count is 0-1. Pitch is on the way, and the sinker is down low. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is foul down the third baseline. Count is 1-2. And Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low. Count is 2-2. Warren sets and fires, and that curveball is swung on and missed for strike 3. And Sean, there you go with your clean inning. So as we head to the top of the 6th inning, coming up to bat is going to be Trent Grisham, Ben Rice, and Jason Dominguez. 1, 2, 3, and that's what we're going to see. And I'm going to be back in just restroom break. And we're back. And the count is 3-1 on Grishbaum. And that pitch is hammered foul down the first base line. Count is 3-2. And Cavelli sets, pitch is on the way. And this one is hammered to left field. But Woods is waiting on it, and that is going to be the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Ben Rice, 0 for 2 on the day. And the pitch is on the way, and the sweeper catches the stop of the strike zone for call, strike one. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup paints the outside corner for call, strike two. And Rice is challenging it. And the call is going to be overturned. So the count is going to be 1-1. That missed by less than 1/10 of an inch. So my God, that was pretty close. And Cavalli sets, pitch is on the way, and Rice swings and misses at the changeup. Count is 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count remains 1-2. Cavalli is at 81 pitches. Pitch is on the way, and Rice swings and misses for strike three. That is the second out of the inning. And that's another goal. Coming up to bat is Jason DeBiga, 0 for 2 on the day. First pitch is on the way, and that four-seamer is inside. Count is 1-0 DeBigas. DeBigas is 0 for 2 on the day with a ground out and a line out. And Cavalli sets and fires. That fastball paints the bottom of the strike zone. That was a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Tita. He spins and fires to Garcia, and he is going to retire DeBigas. So the Yankees are going to go down in order. As we head to the bottom of 6, Garcia, Ortiz, and Abrams coming up to bat. Yankees lead 2-1. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 26 votes at this time. So let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Thank you for those who have participated. As you know, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We're at 25, so we're 5 away from our goal for today's play-by-play. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. And here at Yankees The Ugly Truth, we have 810 subscribers, 5 short of our next milestone of 815. So if you like live play-by-plays, I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, I drop them almost every day. And if you like open panels where you can come up and talk baseball, well, I host those too. So if these are things that appeal to you, then Yankees The Ugly Truth may be the place for you. And in our active scoreboard today, in the bottom of the 8th, Pirates lead the Brewers 14-5. Top of 5, the Royals and the Orioles are locked up at 2s. Going to the bottom of the 6th, Yankees have a 2-1 lead on the Nationals. Top of 5, the Guardians lead the Marlins 3-1. Top of 5, the Reds and the Cubs are tied up at 4 apiece. Bottom of 5, Mariners lead the Rays 7-0. Top of the 7th, the Mets lead the Red Sox 2-0. In the top of the 6th, the Phillies lead the Tigers 4-0. In the bottom of the 4th, the White Sox lead the A's 6-1. Bottom of 4, the Twins lead the Angels 3-1. Bottom of 3, the A's and the Braves are tied up at 1 apiece. Bottom of 2, the Astros and the Rangers are locked up at 0s. And it looks like Tim Hill is coming in to take over for the Yankees. First pitch is on the way, and the sinker is swung on and missed by Garcia. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2 on Garcia. Garcia is 0 for 1 on the day with a base on balls. And Hill sets and fires. That pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. So that is the first out. And it looks like Curtis Mead is coming in to pinch hit for Ortiz. First pitch is all the way, and the sinker is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that sinker is off the plate. Count is 2-0. Pitch is on the way, and Mead fouls this one sharply down the third base line. Count is 2-1. And Hill sets, pitch is on the way, and it paints the outside corner for call. Strike 2. Count is evened at 2-2. Hill sets and fires, and this ball is skied to center field. Grisham is on his horse, and that one is out of here. So that is a pinch hit home run for Mead, and the game is tied at 2. Incredible. Coming up to bat is C.J. Abrams. 1 for 2 on the day, and the first pitch is on the way, and that is foul down the first base line. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is called ball 1. Wells is challenging it. And it is overturned. That is a strike. So the count is 0-2. New York retains both of its challenges. And the pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Jazz. Jazz fires to Rice for the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Dylan Cruz. 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. And Aaron Boone is out. He's taken the ball from Tim Hill. Looks like Angel Chavi is coming into the game. Well, hell. Hey, Richard. He has in this series, that's for damn sure. So, welcome to the stream, Richard. Appreciate you hopping in. Chavy is the former Rockies bullpen arm that we traded for in the offseason. He's had a couple of stints up in the major leagues. He has been pretty good lately. First pitch is on the way, and the slider is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Cruz is 0 for 2 on the day with a line out and a strikeout. Next pitch is on the way, and the slider is swung on and missed. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is bounced up the middle. Caballero charges, fields it, and fires to Rice at first base for the third out. And that is going to retire Cruz and the Nationals, but not before the Nationals tie this one up at 2. Coming up to bat for the Yankees in the top of the 7th is going to be Cody Bellinger, Jazz Chisholm, and Jose Caballero. Well, we're glad to have you here, Richard. If you haven't, please hit your vote in our active poll. We're at 26 votes. So thank you for those who have participated. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. We here at Yankees The Ugly Truth strive for 30 likes for every one of our live play-by-plays. We're currently at 25, so if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. Here at Yankees The Ugly Truth, we are at 810 subscribers. Our goal, our next milestone is 815, so we're 5 away from that. If you like live play-by-plays, I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, I drop them almost every day, and that's not my pants, but videos. And if you like open panels where you can come up and talk baseball, well, I host those. My last one was during our 2-hour rain delay the other day. So if these things appeal to you, then Yankees The Ugly Truth may be the place for you. If you are a member of Yankees The Ugly Truth, I'd recommend that you ring the bell and turn on all notifications so that you're informed every time we're live and not Memorex. From today's scoreboard, Pirates beat the Brewers 14-5. Top of 6, the Orioles and the Royals are tied up at 2. Top of 7th, the Yankees and Nationals are tied up at 2. Bottom of 5, the Guardians lead the Marlins 3-1. Top of 6, the Cubs and the Reds are locked up at 4s. Bottom of 6, the Mariners lead the Rays 7-0. Top of 8, Mets lead the Red Sox 2-0. Phillies lead the Tigers 5-0 in the bottom of 6. White Sox lead the Athletics 6-1 in the top of the 5th. Twins lead the Angels 3-1 in the top of the 5th. And the first pitch from Alvarez, the new left-handed pitcher, is down low for a ball. Next pitch is on the way, and this is line to center field. Cruz is there waiting on it and makes the play for the first out. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm Jr. First pitch is on the way, and the sinker's down low. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and the slider catches the top of strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. Alvarez sets and fires. This ball is skied to center field, and Cruz is waiting on it, and he is going to make the play for the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero. And Alvarez sets. First pitch is on the way, and the slider catches the outside portion of the plate for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Next pitch from Alvarez is going to be down low and bounce in the dirt. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Caballero swings and misses at the slider. Count is 2-2. Caballero steps out of the box for timeout. Alvarez sets, and he fires. The curveball is in there for call. Strike three. And that's going to do it for the Yankees in the top of the seventh. So the Yankees are going to go down in order. Coming up to bat for the Nationals in the bottom of the seventh is going to be Lyle, Tina, and Vivas. Well, how are we feeling about today's game? When we're in the Bronx during the seventh inning stretch, we usually are talking about the military veteran of the day. And I would have thought that they would have done the same thing in the D.C. area since there are so many military members stationed there and retired in that area. But I think that may be one of the unique things for the New York Yankees themselves. I know here in Virginia Beach, we are a huge, huge military hub in the Hampton Roads area. And the Farm Club for the Orioles, the Norfolk Tides, celebrates the military member of each game. I've actually been honored with that 2 times. So just surprised that More organizations don't do that. But for those of you who have served, thank you for your service, and you have my salute. How are we feeling about the game today? If you were to call for your MVP of the game, who might it be? Chat's awfully quiet. Yeah, Chavis is going to come out for his second inning of work. First pitch is on the way, and the changeup is down low. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup is going to catch the outside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. And Chavis sets and fires, and that fastball is up high. That was a 97-mile-an-hour humdinger. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is line to center field. Grisham is backpedaling, and he is going to make the play just before the warning track for the first out. Coming up to Tina, he is 1 for 1 on the day. Has a double and was hit by a pitch. First pitch is on the way, and the slider is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way, and this is line to Schumann in right field. So Tina is going to have a 1-out single. Coming up is former Yankee Yorbid Vivas. First pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off of Wells. And it looks like they're going to pitch run with Nunez for Tina. Nunez has a big lead. Chavis sets, Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike 2. Count is 0-2. And there's a pickoff attempt at first base. Nunez is back in head first safe. Javi sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is pitch outside. Snap throw to first base from Wells. Nunez is back in safe. Count is 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike 3. So that's going to be the second out. Coming up to bat is Kyber Ruiz. Ruiz is 0 for 2 on the afternoon. He grounded out and has lined out. First pitch is on the way. Nunez is on the way, and that he is in there safe. The ball squirts away from Caballero, but not far enough for Nunez to advance to third. Wells threw that one to the third base side, so they didn't have a chance at getting Nunez. Count is 1-0 on Ruiz. Pitch is on the way, and the slider catches the outside portion of the plate for call. Strike 1. Count is 1-1. Javi sets and fires, and that changeup is just off the plate. Count is 2-1. Javi sets and fires. That ball is grounded to Jazz. Jazz slides, grabs it, and throws it over Rice's head. And they are going to score a run on the damn error. So the Nationals take a 3-2 lead. Nice play by Jazz to get the ball, and then he just freaking buffaloed it. And Boone is out on the mound. He's taken Javi out of the game. Incredible. I mean, it wasn't like they had a catcher who isn't fast running. Jazz made a great play to knock the ball down and then just jelly armed it. Looks like Ryan Yarbrough is coming in the game. And Wood is up to bat, 1 for 2 on the day. Solo shot home run in the first plate appearance in the first inning, his 10th of the season. Yarbrough sets and fires, and the sinker is in there for call. Strike 1, count is 0-1. Yarbrough sets and fires, and the sweeper is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. A throwing error by Jazz Chisholm. Next pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is down low. Count is 1-2. There is a runner at second with 2 outs. Pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate. Count is 2-2 on Wood. Well, you pulled traps, James. Did you get anything? Yarby sets and fires, and that cutter is off the plate. Count is now 3-2. All right. And Yarbrough sets and fires, and the pitch is a sweeper down low. That's going to be ball 4. So Yarbrough goes from 0-2 to 4-2. Spectacular. And Wellens is going to challenge this one. And of course, it's definitely out of the strike zone. So the Yankees are going to lose their first challenge. It looks like Chaparro is coming up to pinch hit. Nationals have runners at first and second with 2 outs. So, James, what are you doing with them? Are you cooking them, freezing them, selling them? And Blake is on the mound giving a scouting report on Chaparro. And Yarbrough sets. First pitch is on the way, and that is a swing and miss on the changeup. Count is 0-1. And Yarborough sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is bounce to Jazz. He feels it and throws it to Rice at first for the third out, but not before the Nationals score an unearned run on a Jazz Chisholm throwing error. All right. So the Yankees are going to give up a lead on another unearned run. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 26 votes. So let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Thank you for those who have participated. And as you know, for every live play-by-play, we strive to have 30 likes. We're at 27, so we're 3 away from our goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Here at Yankees The Ugly Truth, we're at 810 subscribers. Our next milestone is 815, so we're 5 away from that. If you like live play-by-plays, shorts with different perspectives on things baseball, open panels where you can come up and talk baseball, well, Yankees The Ugly Truth may be the place for you. Please consider subscribing. And for those of you that are subscribed, if you haven't, make sure that you hit all notifications so that you know every time we're live and not Memorex. And you'll know every time we drop a short. So please consider subscribing. And it looks like Paul Goldschmidt is coming in to pinch hit for Ryan McMahon against Alvarez, the left-handed pitcher. Don't know if you caught it earlier, but Cam Schlittler went to Aaron Boone this morning and said that he would not be throwing in the All-Star game. He'll make the appearance and whatnot, but he is not going to pitch. Alvarez sets and fires. The first pitch is a fastball low and away. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and this is driven to right field. Wood is backing up, and he's going to make the play on the warning track for the first out. And Ahmed Rosario is coming in to pinch hit for Austin Wells. Next, first pitch is on the way. The slider is in there for call. Strike one on Rosario. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way. The curveball catches the outside corner for call. Strike two. Count is 0-2 on Rosario. Alvarez sets and fires, and that curveball is off the plate. Count is 1-2. Alvarez sets and fires, and Rosario swings at the curveball down low for strike three. So that is the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Max Schubin. First pitch is on the way, and Schubin lines this one into center field for a base hit. Coming up to bat is Captain Clutch, Trent Grisham. First pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low. Count is 1-0 on Grisham. Grisham is 0 for 3 on the day, 2 flyouts and a ground out. Next pitch is on the way, and the slider paints the bottom of the strike zone for call, strike one. Alvarez sets and makes a weak pickoff attempt at first. Schumann is back in standing up. Alvarez sets, fires, and the curveball is fouled off. Count is 1-2 on Grishbaum. Yankees have a runner at first with 2 outs. They're down 3-2 to the Nationals in the top of the 8th. Next pitch is on the way, and the slider is down low. Count is 2-2. Alvarez sets and fires, and that ball bounces in the dirt. Schumann takes off, and he is going to steal second base, a delayed steal. So Schumann is in scoring position. That is Schumann's 4th stolen base of the season, and it looks like they've got an injury delay. I'm not. And it looks like Abrams got spiked again. I don't know how he got spiked, but the trainer's out attending to him. Fingers bleeding. So the count is 3-2 on Grisham when play is going to resume. 2 outs. Maxie Schumann at second base. And game is about to resume. Alvarez sets and fires. That curveball is way off the plate. That is going to be ball 4. So Grisham is going to head to first base. Ben Rice is coming up to bat. And let's put the Master Chief Rally Cap on. Grisham is giving Rice a scouting report. And Alvarez sets and fires. The first pitch is a sinker that catches the outside corner for call, strike one. And Rice is going to challenge this one. I think the Yankees are about to lose their second challenge. And it's confirmed it was a strike, so the Yankees have no more challenges remaining. Alvarez sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is a ball down low and in the dirt. Count is 1-1. Alvarez sets, pitch is on the way, and Rice taps this one foul down the first base line. Count is now 1-2. Alvarez sets, pitch is on the way, and that bounces in front of the plate. Count is 2-2. Pitch is on the way, and Rice bounces this foul down the first base line. Count remains 2-2. And Alvarez sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is hammered to left center field. Cruz is backing up, and that is going to be off the wall. And Schumann's going to score. And Grisham is going to score. Rice is at third, so that is a 2-run triple for Ben Rice, and the Yankees have recaptured the lead 4-3. And coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez. Pitch is up. It is popped up, and Alvarez is going to make the play for the third out, but not before the Yankees score a pair of runs to regain the lead 4-3. Heading to the bottom of the eighth. Coming up to bat for the Nationals is going to be Meade, Abrams, and Cruz. And for those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 26 votes. As you know, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We are currently at 28, so we're 2 off of our mark for this live play-by-play. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. And if you are not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. I call play-by-plays almost daily. I drop shorts daily and host open panels where you can come up and talk baseball. So if these things are something that appeals to you, please consider subscribing to one and the same. If you are subscribed to the Yankees The Ugly Truth, please make sure that you hit your notifications so that you will know every time we are live and not Memorex. I want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting the stream on your busy Sunday afternoon, because it is definitely appreciated. And want to thank Mitch from the Hardcore Sports Network for simulcasting our live play-by-play to get it out there to more people. So thank you to everybody for what you guys do. This is our last game before the All-Star break. I am not calling the All-Star game. I need to take some time off. So I will host at least one open panel during the break. And I will definitely continue shorts on various topics. So let me know what you think. And Paul Blackburn is coming on to pitch. And the first pitch is outside to Mead. Count is 1-0. Mead hammered a pinch hit home run in his first plate appearance. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker catches the outside portion of the plate. Count is 1-1. Blackbird sets and fires, and that sinker catches the inside corner. Call, strike 2. Count is 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and the slider is off the plate. Count is 2-2. Next pitch is on the way, and this is a pop up to the second base side. Jazz is tracking it and makes the play for the first out of the inning. C.J. Abrams is up to bat, 1 for 3 on the afternoon. First pitch is on the way, and the curveball is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. And Blackbird sets and fires. That curveball is tap foul. Count is 0-2. Blackburn sets, fires, and the curveball is down low. Count is 1-2. And Blackbird sets. Pitch is all the way, and the curveball is lined foul down the third base side. Count remains 1-2. Blackbird sets. Pitch is on the way, and the changeup is just a little bit low. Count is even at 2-2. What color is that freaking goose? Blackburn sets. He deals. And the curveball is checked, not check swing. That is call, strike 3. So that is 2 away. Coming up to bat is Dylan Cruz, 0 for 3 on the day. Blackburn sets and fires, and that pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1 on Cruz. And the pitch is on the way, and the sinker catches. God damn it. It catches the bottom of the strike zone, and the catcher attempts to challenge, but the Yankees have no challenges left. So the count is 1-1. Blackburn sets. The sweeper is fouled straight back. Count is 1-2 on Cruz. Cruz has a line out, strikeout, and a ground out on the afternoon. Pitch is on the way. The sweeper is off the plate. Count is evened at 2-2. Blackburn sets, and he fires, and that sinker is way off the plate. Count is now full, 3-2. All right, Paul. Blackburn sets. Pitch is on the way, and he paints the outside corner for call, strike 3. And coming up for the Yankees in the top of the ninth is going to be Cody Bellinger, Jazz Chisholm Jr., and Jose Caballero. I would definitely like to see some insurance runs. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 26 votes. So thank you for those who have participated. And if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes, and we are at 30. Our high water mark is 50, so we're going for that goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. From our active scoreboard today, the Pirates beat the Brewers 14-5. In the bottom of the seventh, the Orioles are leading the Royals 8-2. As you know, in the top of the ninth, the Yankees lead the Nationals 4-3. Bottom of the eighth, the Guardians lead the Marlins 4-1. Bottom of the eighth, the Cubs lead the Reds 8-4. Top of the ninth, the Mariners lead the Rays 8-2. In the bottom of the 10th, the Red Sox have taken a 3-2 lead on the Mets. In the top of the ninth, the Phillies lead the Tigers 5-0. And the first pitch on the way, and that is a slider off plate. Count is 1-0 on Belly. Alvarez sets and fires, and that pitch paints the top of the strike zone for call, strike 1. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Bellinger fouls this one straight back. Hey, Dev, welcome to the stream. And the pitch is on the way, and Bellinger drills this one through the infield to right field. So that's going to be Bellinger's second hit of the game. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm Jr., 1 for 3 on the day, with an RBI and a run scored. And the first pitch is on the way, and the sinker is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Alvarez sets. Pitch is on the way, and that catches the outside corner with a sinker. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the slider is down low. Count is 2-1 on Jazz. Alvarez sets and fires, and the sinker is down low. Count is now 3-1 on Jazz. Pitch is on the way, and Jazz swings and misses at the sinker. Count is 3-2. And Jazz calls timeout. Alvarez sets and fires, and this is lined into left center field. Cruz is fielding it. Bellinger is on his horse to third. Jazz is going to make it into second, so that is a double. Yankees have runners at second and third with nobody out. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero, 1 for 3 on the day. And now it looks like Lawrence is warming up in the bullpen. He's another submariner. And there is a meeting of minds on the mound, trying to give their bullpen pitcher a little bit of time to warm up. And the umpire's out breaking this one up. The entire infield is there. And the infield is going to be played in. And the manager's now heading to the mound. So Butera is going to change pitchers.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back
No more, no more, no more, no more. And one more time.
Hit
the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more. So the Yankees are in prime position to add some more insurance runs. 'Cause 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 Earlier, I had asked about the hero of the game, and I think the only person that you could really call the hero of the game is going to be Ben Rice. Rice is heading into this All-Star break awfully hot. So while we're waiting on a break, if you haven't, drop your vote in our active poll. And here at Yankees The Ugly Truth, we always strive for 30 likes for every live play-by-play. We're at 34. Our high water mark is 50. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Here at Yankees The Ugly Truth, we're at 810 subscribers. Our next milestone is 815, so we're 5 away from that number. If you like live play-by-plays, I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, I drop them almost every day. And if you like open panels where the chat can come up and talk baseball, well, I host those too. So if these are things that appeal to you, Yankees The Ugly Truth may be the place for you. All you have to do is subscribe, and it doesn't cost you a thing. For those who are subscribed, make sure that you hit your notifications so that you know every time we're live and not Memorex, and every time I drop a short. So thank you for everyone listening to a little bit of baseball today. Your support is always appreciated. And the pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is off the plate. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way, and that one is fouled off. Count is 1-1. The first baseman is playing even with the pitcher's mound, looking for a safety squeeze. And Lawrence sets, and the pitch is on the way, and that sweeper is inside. Count is 2-1 on Cabby. Yeah, John Ward pitched a solid game today. Next pitch is on the way, and Caballero skies this one to right center field. And the catch is made by Cruz, tagging his Bellinger. He is all the way home, and he slides in there safe for a sacrifice fly by Caballero. And the Yankees lead 5-3. And Butero is asking the third base umpire if Belly left too soon, and they said that he stayed. Jazz stayed at second. Coming up to bat is Belly. There is one out. And Lawrence steps off the mound to chase Jazz back. And the pitch is on the way, and the sweeper's off the plate to Goldie. Count is 1-0. And Cornello is now warming up in the bullpen. Lawrence sets and fires, and that sweeper is off the plate. Count is 2-0 on Goldie. And Lawrence sets. Ruiz is set up on the inside part of the plate, and he hits the glove for call, strike one. Count is 2-1. Pitch is on the way, and Goldie slaps this one foul down the first base line. Count is evened at deuce. Jazz is at second. There is one out. Count is 2-2 on Paul Goldschmidt. And the pitch is on the way, and Goldie hammers this one foul down the left field line. Count remains 2-2. And Lawrence sets. Pitch is on the way, and that sweeper is off the plate. Count is going to go full 3, add 2. You know, John, every time the Yankees are winning, fair weather fans or the real fans don't show up. And Lawrence sets. Payoff pitch is on the way, and that is up and in to Goldie for ball 4. So he is going to work a walk. Yankees are going to have runners at first and second with one out. And shit. Anthony Volpe is coming in to pinch hit. Yeah, you're not going to see Yankees Travis here because he's banned from my channel. And Jake, first pitch is on the way, and Volpe fouls it off. Tasty, the error was committed by Jazz. He made a great layout play and then threw the ball over Rice's head. And Lawrence sets and fires, and Volpe foul tips this one. Count is 0-2 on Volpe. And Lawrence sets and fires, and the sweeper is swung on and missed. Volpe is down on strikes. Go figure. Coming up to bat is Max Schumann, 1 for 3 on the day. And the first pitch to Shu is a sweeper off the plate. Count is 1-0. Pitch is on the way, and Schumann drops a bunt down, and he is going to beat the throw out. So the bases are going to be juiced full of Yankees. And coming up to bat is Captain Clutch. 0 for 3 on the day, but during the last inning, he took a walk in a critical position, and Washington is challenging the safe call at first base. Yeah, I think they got Schumann at first. Good thought by Shu. This one's taken a long time for review. I thought they would have been back quick on it. His bottom of the heel or the arch of his. And they are going to overturn the call, and they are going to call Schumann out. But not before the Yankees add an insurance run. Coming up to bat is Lyle Nunez. And Vivas. Lyle Nunez and Vivas. So that's going to be 6, 7, and 8. No, that's not a rumor, John. We picked Curtis Pettit up in the 8th round, and he may very well be a two-way player, pitcher and a hitter. He has like a 10-18 OPS. And is a pitcher. So for those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button. Share the channel out. We're at 35 likes. We have met our goal of 30 for this live play-by-play. However, our high water mark is 50, and we're at 35, so let's go for it. Hey, Thomas, welcome. And if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. And it looks like Paul Blackburn is going to come on to continue pressing the way. And the first pitch is on the way, and the pitch is sky to center field. Grisham is on the warning track, and he makes the play for the first out. 1 pitch and 1 out. Coming up to bat is Nunez. He pinch ran. He scored a run and stole a base and scored a run on Jazz Chisholm's error in the 8th inning. Next pitch is on the way, and the pitch catches the top of the strike zone for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1 on Nunez. Next pitch is on the way, and this is bounced back to Blackburn. Blackburn runs and underhands it to Goldie for the second out. Coming up to bat is former Yankee Yorbit Vivas. And Blackburn sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is skied to left center field. Bellinger is tracking it, and he makes the play for the third out. So the Yankees are going to sweep the Nationals, and this is going to be their third straight come from behind victory. So the Yankees are going to end up winning this one 5-3. The Yankees in this 3-game set scored 12 runs in the 8th inning or later. So the Yankees are going to advance their record to 12 games over 500. And in my personal opinion, the MVP of the game is Ben Rice. honorable mention to Will Warren on his pitching performance today. The numbers for the day are Yankees had 5 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. The Nationals had 3 runs on 6 hits, no errors. Ryan Yarbrough is going to get the win and advance his record to 2-0. Alvarez is going to take the loss, and his record is going to drop to 2-3. And Paul Blackburn is going to get his first save of the season. Yes, indeed, Corky, the Yankees did sweep this series. Coming out of the All-Star break, we are going to be facing up against the Dodgers in the Bronx. Don't know if you caught it earlier, but Cam Schlittler went to Boone and let him know that he would not be pitching in the All-Star game. And from our active poll, we had 27 votes. Will the Yankees pull off the sweep to end the first half of this season? 70% said yes, without a doubt. 15% said no, Cavalli will shove today. And 15% said not sure, but very optimistic. So the 70% of you that had faith in the Yankees, congratulations. Keep your eye out. I dropped a short this morning, so if you haven't, go over there and check it out on Yankees The Ugly Truth YouTube channel. And I will be hosting an open panel sometime this week. I'm not sure of the date, but it's going to happen. And keep your eyes out for shorts, because I will be dropping them this week. I am not calling the All-Star game. So have a nice break. Have a great rest of your Sunday afternoon. And I'll end this one in my traditional fashion with Let's Go Yankees, and we'll see you in the funny papers. Have a great day.
Never slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. I don't ever slow up.